name is Russell, and I'm from Russell Stover Chocolates. And today I want to welcome you to item M87610. And what we're talking about is what you get. You are going to get 4 character tins. This is not a choice of. You're going to get all 4 of Mrs. Claus, the snowman, the teddy bear, and the gingerbread tin. These are tins, the collectible tins that so many of you wait for year after year right here at QVC. You're going to get all 4, Mrs. Claus and her friends, but on top of these beautiful character tins are the chocolates. And when you look at your screen, your mouth must be watering. These aren't just any chocolates. These are chocolates from Russell Stover, one of the most beloved chocolate brands right here in America. We've been around since 1923. In fact, we're on the cusp of celebrating our 100-year anniversary, which is going to be happening in just a few short weeks. So in addition to the tins, you're going to get the chocolates, not just a few chocolates. You're going to get 3.2 pounds of chocolates, which comes out to about 92 pieces. Now, they're all individually wrapped, and I think we should start by going through each and every flavor. You're going to get 6 different flavors, but let's start with the very first one. This is our Peanut Butter Delight. Now, if you like the thought of peanuts and the peanuts for the Christmas and holiday season, you are in for a treat. So all of the chocolates are individually wrapped. They're sealed on both the left and the right side, and they're labeled. So across these 6 different flavors, you know exactly which piece you're picking up. So inside that Peanut Butter Delight is a big dollop of peanut butter, all made from scratch from our candy makers. But before they stop, they're coating that entire dollop of peanut butter with crushed peanuts. And then they're smothering the entire piece with our signature Russell Stover milk chocolate. So this is like a peanut butter cup gone wild. You won't find it in any store. It's really only largely found here at QVC. Our Peanut Butter Delight, it's absolutely phenomenal. Now that's the first flavor, and there are 6 in this collection. So there's 5 more to go through. The next one is our caramel and crispy piece. So this one you'll find in this beautiful blue wrapper with the snowflakes. Again, all individually wrapped for freshness and labeled so you know exactly which piece is on the inside. And when you open this chocolate up, again, all of our chocolates are crafted from scratch. On the bottom of this piece is our caramel, that signature Russell Stover kettle cooked caramel. It's made with real butter, fresh cream. And before that kettle cooked caramel starts to cool, our candy makers are coating it with crispy rice pieces. So you get the smoothness of the caramel, but then you get the crunch of those crispy rice pieces on top. And I just want to show you how smooth our caramel really is. So on the inside, it's that smooth kettle cooked caramel that so many of you come to love and trust from Russell Stover each and every season. So that is the second piece. That is our caramel and crispy. Now, the third piece is, again, more caramel. You tell us time and time again that you love our caramel. So again, all individually wrapped. I'm going to show you, when you open up our chocolates, they're fresh. And on the inside is our caramel piece. And this one is so buttery smooth. In fact, in our candy kitchens at Russell Stover, we have candy makers, but we actually have caramel makers that specialize in doing nothing other than making our caramel batch after batch, all from scratch. And this is why we want to get our caramel right every single time for you. I love to call our caramel capital P perfect because it is just so buttery smooth and it just melts on your tongue. It is phenomenal. Now, again, there's 6 different varieties. I've only gone through 3. The 4th one is where you're going to get a little bit of dark chocolate. So 5 are milk chocolate, but this one is all about the dark chocolate. This is our coconut piece. And on the inside is what every coconut lover dreams of. Real coconut, super, super fresh. And our candy makers could not have put more coconut in this piece if they tried. It is loaded with coconut, and then the supporting ingredient is fresh vanilla. So think of fresh coconut, vanilla, and then it's all perfectly balanced with that dark chocolate, that signature dark chocolate from Russell Stover. It's never bitter, it's slightly sweet, and it's the perfect combination for the sweetness of that coconut on the inside. Now, there's 2 more flavors to go. This is our truffle piece. It's beautifully wrapped for the holiday season in this fuchsia wrapper. Again, all individually wrapped, sealed for freshness, and labeled. And on the inside of our truffles, I want to show you what makes Russell Stover so special. Russell Stover chocolates are made from scratch. And that's what you're seeing on your screen right there. You will never find two chocolates that are the same because they're all made from our candy makers. So each one is an individual work of art that have been made by our candy makers in our candy kitchens, upholding our traditions of true candy making for nearly 100 years. We're so, so proud about that. And then last, definitely not least, I'm going to share one of the most captivating chocolates that we make at Russell Stover, and this is our Roman nougat. Again, all perfectly wrapped up for the holiday season, individually wrapped for freshness. And you might be asking yourself, well, what is a Roman nougat? Well, a Roman nougat is a recipe that we have had in our candy kitchens for nearly 100 years. Since the 1930s is the first time we made it. And what you're seeing on your screen is a nougat recipe, but in that nougat recipe, our candy makers are folding in real cherries and crushed nuts. So if you love the idea of a trail mix with, nuts and dried fruits, that's what's on the inside. Cherries, crushed nuts, and then perfectly balanced with that signature Russell Stover milk chocolate on the outside. Again, 3.2 pounds. You're getting 6 different flavors, 5 with milk chocolate, 1 with dark chocolate. And on your screen, your mouth must be watering. So you're getting all these delicious chocolates. They're all perfectly imperfect, all made from scratch in our candy kitchens by candy makers that put so much love, tradition, and passion into all these chocolates that they make. But in addition to the chocolates, just this season, I want to call out, we have had 29,000 orders. And our producer telling us that we only have 1,300 remaining. So these have been wildly popular. And the first thing that you see are the beautiful tins, right? I think the cuteness factor, we probably broke it because not only are you going to get Mrs. Claus, you're going to get the snowman, you're going to get the teddy bear, and you're going to get the gingerbread tin. This is not a choice of, you get all 4. And on the tins, I want to tell you that each one has a very special embellishment. On Mrs. Claus, there is a 3-dimensional nose. On the snowman, there is a carrot nose that protrudes. So a very cute embellishment on each tin. The teddy bear, of course, has those felt ears on the top. And then last, the gingerbread also has a felt bow. So you're getting all 4 of these. And there's so many ways to customize them. One thing that my grandmother loves to do is make these tins very personal. And on the inside, she writes to all of her grandchildren every single year their name, and she signs it. So this one is from my personal collection, to Russell from Grandma Primusburger in Genola, Minnesota. She loves to watch QVC, and she hand signs these to make these keepsakes. Yes, it's about the tins. Of course, it's about the chocolates, but this is really about the memories that you will leave and pass down and make these keepsake tins that so many of you come to QVC time and time again to get year after year. And they're here for this limited time. Another option for the tins is just to fill them with the chocolates, right? So when you open them up, you give the tin a little squeeze. On the inside are all the chocolates. And if you want to make these super personal, you can also throw in a gift card, or maybe you want to put a $20 bill. There's so many different ways to make these personal and to make these really the tradition in your family that so many come to QVC to find these tins. So this is the gingerbread. Again, it's not a choice of, you get all 4 of them. I think they are super, super cute. You get Mrs. Claus, of course, so devoted to Santa himself. You get the snowman, you get the teddy bear, you get the gingerbread. You're getting all 4. But in addition to the tins, you're getting the chocolates. And at Russell Stover, that's what we're so passionate about. And that's what you're seeing on your screen right there. There are 6 different varieties. 5 are milk chocolate. 400 orders today, I just heard. So many of these are going so quickly. And congratulations to so many of you that are picking these up for those last-minute gifts. When these arrive home to you, you're going to get 1 box. On one side of the box will be the tins, and on the other side, you're going to get not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 bags of chocolates. Each one of these flavors will come in its own bag to you, so you don't have to do anything. These are going to arrive right to your home or to whoever you decide to send them to. You'll get the tins on one side, and you'll get the chocolates on the other. And so when you give the tins a little squeeze, they do nest down. This is how they will ship to you, and you get to decide how you want to divide up these chocolates. Maybe you know someone that loves the Roman nougat. I was on with In the Kitchen with Mary a little earlier today. She loves the Roman nougat, that cherry and nut filling, that nougat recipe that we've been making since the 1930s. So maybe you want to give her all of the Roman nougat. Maybe you give her some of the caramel Krispies, but you get to decide the different assortments that you want to put on the inside. That's all you have to do once these arrive home to you. It's super easy gifting. And we're going to go through the chocolates one more time. Let's start with the peanut butter delight. So this is a returning favorite to QVC, and every time I share it with someone at QVC, they absolutely love it. And on the inside is really the hero of this product. These are the chocolates from Russell Stover that so many of you know and love and turn to during the holiday season. So what you're seeing on your screen on the bottom is a big dollop of peanut butter, but not just any peanut butter. This is peanut butter that's been made from scratch from our candy makers right in our very own candy kitchens. And then before they finish, they coat that made from scratch peanut butter with crushed peanuts. So if you're the ultimate peanut lover fan, this is the peanut butter delight. And I think the name of this piece is so indicative of how it tastes. It's really going to delight you. Now, the second piece is our caramel and Krispies. Again, all individually wrapped, all color coded, and they're all labeled. So again, there's something in this collection for everybody. You'll be able to find your favorite from the color and then also the name on the description. But this one, let's just open up one right here. And on the inside is our caramel and crispy. And again, this is what Russell Stover's known for. This is that kettle cooked caramel. It is smooth, it is rich, it is buttery. And what you'll notice is it's not too runny, it's not too thick, it's not going to get stuck in your teeth. It's perfect to share with children. It's just capital P perfect every time. And that's because we're using the finest ingredients like fresh butter and sweet cream. And again, that's only the second flavor of this 6 different flavor collection. Now, the next one is, again, more of our caramel, right? So you love our caramel. You tell us all the time. We read the reviews. We love that. It really honors us and humbles us. So on the inside of this piece is nothing other than our caramel. So again, that kettle cooked caramel made with the finest ingredients and made from not just candy makers, but think about this, caramel candy makers. We have candy makers that specialize in doing nothing other than making our caramel for us, batch after batch, all from scratch. And that's why you'll never find 2 that do look the same. Now, the fourth piece is, again, where you're going to get some of that dark chocolate. This is coconut. This piece will transport you right to the middle of the tropics, even though it may be snowing outside. But again, on the outside, you'll see all those made from scratch details. And when you open this piece, look at that coconut. It is so fresh and fluffy. It's jumping off my plate here. But when you squeeze it, you see the difference. These chocolates are being made right now, ready to ship out to you from our candy makers. But think of real coconut. The supporting ingredient is vanilla. And then it's perfectly balanced with that dark, rich signature on Russell Stover dark chocolate on the outside. And now there is 2 more pieces. The second to last is our truffle. So when you think of Russell Stover, what do you think of? You think of chocolates that are made from scratch. That's what makes Russell Stover so different. You'll never find 2 of our pieces that are the same. And on the inside is a rich, velvety, smooth, ganache-like filling that is our truffle recipe. Again, you'll never find 2 that are the same. All of our chocolates are made from scratch. We're so proud of that. And that's really the Russell Stover difference. And then last, this is one of the most captivating chocolates that we make at Russell Stover. Again, all of these 6 different flavors are individually wrapped. They're labeled so you know exactly what's on the inside. There's milk chocolate, there's dark chocolate, there's something for everybody in this collection. This is our Roman nougat, and I want to show you on this piece that when you open it up, again, all made from scratch, but on the inside is our nougat recipe that we've been making since the 1930s. And that nougat recipe is filled with real cherries and crushed nuts. So again, perfect for the holiday season. Again, I'm making a little bit of a mess here, but these chocolates are so good, it's worth it. So again, 3.2 pounds of chocolates, and not just any chocolates. These are the chocolates from Russell Stover, all made from scratch in our candy kitchens, from our candy makers that have been honoring the tradition of true candy making for nearly 100 years. In fact, we're on the cusp of celebrating our 100-year anniversary in just a few weeks in 2023. We are so excited about that. We got some really big things planned. But today we're offering you this very giftable collection, and this is not a choice of. You're getting all 4 of these character tins, and Mrs. Claus is the star. She's, of course, so devoted to Santa himself. She's got that plate of cookies really helping out for the holiday season. But each one of these tins are 3-dimensional. They go all the way around. They have a premium matte finish on the outside, and they have a really nice, shiny gold tin on the inside. But you're getting Mrs. Claus You're going to get the snowman, you're going to get the teddy bear, and you're going to get the gingerbread.